Welcome back to another episode of MK Indy RX-5 build, and I'm delighted to say I've actually finally started my build. Collected the kit and we have it here now, and it was a privilege to be able to start this build with my dad helping me a few weeks ago. He's been a massive inspiration to me in all things engineering throughout my life, and it has been wonderful to actually start this build with him. So today I'm going to show you what we managed to do, which is fitting the brake lines, fitting the floor, and actually fitting the fuel lines. So I'm going to give you a little bit of a close-up shot of what I've done, and then go into a bit of time lapse to show you what we've done to date. Okay, here we go. Okay, so here we are. This is the pedal box I've fitted, and I've actually added some phosphor bronze washers that my dad made up just either side of the brake bias valve there. This is just to provide a little bit of security either side, and actually make it nice and smooth, and I'll show you some pictures of that in my blog. You can see the floor's gone on quite nicely. I'll show you some pictures on the blog of the actual floor. I've actually painted it with a Raptor paint to actually make it nice and durable. And then we've got the brake lines here that I've now fitted. Put a little bit of extra protection conduit on them, just in those places where it might be a little bit more vulnerable. And this has gone on quite nicely. Pretty much following the build manual here. All the way along. Going to spin around this side, and we come here, and the brake line goes out and along and down along the bottom there. Again, I've put some conduit on it here and here, just to give it a bit more protection from road and stones being thrown up. And then you can see the fuel lines that have gone all the way down there. So talking about fuel lines, what I've ended up doing, I've actually ended up running it straight all the way along here. This is one of the newer chassis, and actually you don't have flooring on this bit here anymore. And in the manual it tells you to fit the fuel lines to the actual floor that was here in the manual. So needed to be a little bit more creative. So what I've actually done is I've picked up on this one, which was welded, then created another bracket here. And this is actually just been riveted on, and you've got to have every 250 mil you've got to have the fuel lines fitted. So if I hadn't fitted these extra brackets, and there's another one here, if I hadn't fitted these, then the gap would have been too long. So I fitted those. It makes it really nice and neat out the way, nice and high up into the actual transmission tunnel. And I'll come over this way and actually show you what it looks like from this side, because I'm actually really pleased with how it's gone on. And actually there's plenty of space down here, down the side of the differential, all the way along. Makes it nice and simple and straight, and keeps it out of the way. So I'm really, really pleased with the way that's gone. And I've actually got the differential in, looking all nice. And then the rear brake lines, again you can sort of see it coming around this bit here, and then round and under, pretty much in accordance with the manual. So really, really pleased with what I've done. Made a good start on the build, and yeah, on to fitting the fuel tank next, and getting all the soft lines here from the fuel filter that I've fitted just here. Get all those fitted now, down and in, fuel tank in next, and the soft fuel lines to connect that all up. So that's the next stage, but this is it for now. Here's a little time lapse of everything that I have done.